It took me 7 years and thousands of deliveries on DoorDash to figure out what actually makes me money and what just burns gas and time. In this video, I'm going to teach you under 20 minutes what I wish someone had told me in my very first week. How to pick the right orders, avoid deactivation, protect your ratings, and build a schedule that actually pays. If you're tired of $3 offers for 20-minute drives, confused about ratings or what really on time is, or you just want to hit your daily goal faster, stay with me. These are the exact lessons that keep me from quitting. Now, I feel like I've been through every update, every new feature, and every new pay change. Today, I've boiled all of that down to 5 big lessons. The truth about earnings and what's actually realistic. How to set up your market and your schedule so you're not wasting time. And a simple order selection system so you stop taking trash offers. How to protect yourself from deactivation and bad ratings. When and how to multi-app without getting burnt out. Okay, so we're going to start with money because that's why we're all here. First thing, DoorDash is not a guaranteed high-paying job. Let's get that right off the bat. Your money is tip dependent and also market dependent. On a realistic week, most drivers can see anywhere between $100 to $1,000 a week. It's what you actually put into DoorDash determines how much money you're really going to make. And also, it also has to do with a very smart strategy. Here are some key truths that I learned the hard way. Base pay is shrinking. We'll see more low base pay offers than ever. The app is going to test you with $2 orders, $3 orders, even $4 orders. Here's the lesson. You are not an employee. You do not have to say yes. Time is your real currency. Now, if you're platinum, bank your acceptance rate points for some of these crap orders that come to your phone. You have to decide right off the bat if you're going to be in a tier or not and work the DoorDash app accordingly. You also have to stop asking yourself, how many orders can I do in X amount of time? Start asking, how many dollars per hour is this order really worth? Your time sometimes is more valuable than the money that's set in front of you. My simple rule, I take orders. And that's kind of the simple truth. If I take orders, I'm moving, I'm making money. I do aim for $20 or more per active hour as just a baseline. If an order doesn't move it forward, that's why I save my declines. And I am a platinum dasher, but I will decline crap offers. Remember, the app is designed to see what you will accept. If you keep taking $3 for like 20 miles, they'll keep sending them to you. Lesson number 2. 7 years has taught me when and where you drive is just as important as what you accept and knowing your own personal hotspots. After a week or two, you should know which restaurants are fast versus which one always have a backup in your waiting, which areas tip better, which zones are oversaturated with more drivers. Keep a mental list, but also be observant. And restaurants in your market might be fast, like Chipotle or a local pizza place. A slow one might be like Taco Bell or a sushi place on a Friday night where everybody is ordering from. You also have to know the best times to drive. Every market is different, but common money times are usually lunch from 11 to 2 and dinner from 5 to 9. Late night can be great if you have restaurants that are open past midnight or near colleges or downtown, but you always have to think of your safety first. If you're only available from 2 to 4, don't expect the world and expect slower money. Build your expectations around your schedule, but don't chase those maps blindly. Just because the map is red doesn't mean that it's full of good orders. It just means that there are orders. So lessons. Your historical experience at those restaurants beats whatever color the map is actually showing you. Okay, lesson number 3. This is the part that took me years to really kind of dial into this. Use a system so every decision is quick and consistent. For me, upside down orders, that means that the miles are more than the pay. A lot of drivers have a dollar per mile goal. I do not, because I'm platinum and I take orders. But that is also my strategy, is taking orders. If DoorDash knows that you are working and you're taking orders, it's the more that they're going to send you. It's kind of simple, and it's how the algorithm as of right now actually works. Next, check the restaurant and ask yourself, is the place usually slow or unorganized? Have I had missing items from there? Is parking just a nightmare? One bad restaurant can turn a good offer into like a 40 to an hour minute headache, and then it's just not worth your pay. Check the drop off area. Are you going to an apartment maze with 10 gates and bazillion building numbers and you can't find your way in or out? Is it taking you way out of your hot zone and you have to come all the way back? Sometimes good orders can strand you out in the middle of nowhere and takes you away from all the actions. And then we have hidden tips and stacked orders. Those of you who are in the tier system, you see plus signs and you can know if there's a hidden tip in there. Some people aren't in the tier system, and you have to know your own triggers for what could be a hidden tip in your own market. You'll get to learn that after you start seeing patterns of hidden tips, but watch out for them because they're in there. Now, with stacked orders, and make sure both orders pay fairly. A lot of times DoorDash likes to hide some of the crap orders in stacks. The routes make sense together, but just don't let DoorDash be sneaky. Be smarter than some of the offers that are coming in. And also, stacks sometimes take longer than just regular pickup and drop off. So you have to make sure that the money amount is equaling the time it's going to take you to do them. Lesson number 4, you can be making great money and lose it all if you ignore this part. Customer ratings. Aim to stay well above the danger zone, which is 4.2, but don't panic just over one bad rating. We have all had them at some point. You have to focus on clear communication. The restaurant is running behind. I'll keep you updated, or I'll let you know when I'm on my way. And you also have to look at the notes and read them carefully and make sure that you are following the customer's instructions. Let's talk about protecting your completion rate, which you have to stay above 90% in order for you to stay on the DoorDash platform. Don't accept orders you're not willing to complete. Unassigning too many times can get you into some big trouble with DoorDash. My rule is if I take it, I own it. It's better to decline if it's really that bad upfront than to accept it and then cancel it later on. Okay, let's talk on time and early ratings. DoorDash is cracking down on this in a lot of markets who went to the point system. Don't know whether you are on the point system or not. A lot of times DoorDash's timings can be unrealistic. Protect yourself by driving direct routes. Don't multi-app on complicated orders. Document extreme delays from the restaurants, any chats, or any deactivation traps that might be coming into your way. Over 7 years, I've seen all kinds of things get drivers deactivated, marking orders delivered when they're not, leaving orders in random places without a photo, arguing with customers via text. Never do that because DoorDash has access to your messages. Always take clear drop-off photos with noticeable things around, like the number of the house. Message politely, even if the customer is rude. Never, ever fake a delivery. It's just not worth losing your account. Lesson number 5. Listen, I have worked multiple apps for years, but here's what I've learned. Always start with one app and find an app that's going to be your priority. Get comfortable with DoorDash first if that's your number 1 app. Learn your market, your restaurants, your own limits, and then layer in some other apps. You can't run before you walk, just like the old saying is, and it applies to the apps as well. The way that I multi-app, use them to fill in the slow times, not to juggle 5 deliveries at one time. Multi-apping, it's a tool. It's not a requirement, but just watch out for burnout because it can happen very easily. If you're driving for 8 to 10 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week, it will eventually catch up with you. Give yourself a no driving day or a strict daily time limit. I'm only working from 5 to 9 p.m. The goal is financial independence, not building a job that you hate doing every single day. Because let's face it, burnout can be definitely real. And those are the 5 biggest lessons it took me years to learn on DoorDash. Some a little quicker than others. So you're going to have to leave me in the comments, what is the biggest lesson you have learned working DoorDash over the year if you're new, over the last 10 years if you're a veteran driver like myself? Either way, go ahead, leave them in the comments so that way other drivers can see what we have all experienced over the years. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Also, give this video a like if it helped you out in any single way. And if you're looking for the next DoorDash video to watch, this one is up next. I'll see you over there.